This is Genevieve Vanderbilt. I require your professional help in a delicate matter. It's about a murder investigation. I'd rather not talk about it on the phone, though, so please come to our estate at 361 Prime Avenue.
Hey guys, I'm Wes, and here we are playing The Dirty Split. It's a free indie game off the free indie game bundle. Links in the description. And it's about a detective discovering the murder of a plastic surgeon. So let's go. Can we go in? Can we ring the doorbell? What? Oh, okay, I see.
Yes?
My name is Baxter. I'd like to talk to Mrs. Vanderbilt.
Mrs. Vanderbilt is in the garden. I'll take you to her.
Oh, she's fabulous.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Vanderbilt.
Good afternoon, Mr. Baxter. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Of course. I'd like to get straight to the point, if that's all right with you.
Very much so. The sooner this unspeakable matter is resolved, the better.
You said on the phone this was about a murder investigation.
Exactly right. My son is being accused of murder. My son, Walter. What insufferable impudence.
About the murder circumstances. Why have you contacted my agency? I'll be going then. Alright. About the murder circumstances. Who was the victim?
Who was the victim?
Dr. Bedford. Christopher Bedford. Bedford was my daughter Denise's fiancé. This whole matter is a tragedy for our family. First, the shameful way in which Bedford cancelled the wedding, and now this.
Where and when did the murder happen?
Where and when did the murder happen?
The police said Bedford was found dead in his practice yesterday morning. The murder must have happened the night before.
Who found the doctor?
His receptionist found him in the morning, they told me. A somewhat dim-witted little thing. No sense whatsoever of aesthetics and colors.
I don't know what aesthetic means. I think he's talking about clothes and fabulousness.
What exactly happened?
I didn't ask about the ghastly details, Mr. Baxter. I was only told that Bedford had been slain.
Slain?
Beaten to death. Horrid, really. And the police have the audacity to accuse my Walter of being able to do something like this to another person.
I think I've heard enough about the murder.
I think I've heard enough about the murder.
Alright, there's no point in getting her angry with you sound like you're convinced. Just tell me about me.
Please, tell me about Dr. Bedford.
That's a little weird. It's like his mouth's moving. As Bedford.
I noticed that you keep referring to the doctor as Bedford. Please excuse my asking so bluntly, but I'm getting the feeling that you don't think very highly of the doctor.
I don't want to talk badly about Bedford, especially now that he's not alive anymore. But I admit you're right.
What did you have against Dr. Bedford?
The man was always a bit fishy. Very close-lipped and withdrawn. His constant excuses to stay away from official family business shed a bad light on our name. I honestly don't know what Denise saw in such a man.
I don't know either. Maybe she would, rather hook up with me, such a fine fellow. I actually some kind of old in this. Alright. What kind of doctor... Do you know if the doctor had any enemies?
Do you know if the doctor had any enemies?
It's pretty common.
The sad and embarrassing truth
Please
is
question.
that I hardly know anything about Bedford, Mr. Baxter. I don't know anything about his friends and acquaintances. Unfortunately, I've never had a chance to meet his family either. Bedford had been an orphan since early childhood.
What kind of doctor was Dr. Bedford?
What kind of doctor was Dr. Bedford?
He was a plastic surgeon with his own practice.
Sounds like he was very successful.
See,
Moderately successful, I'd
see,
say.
like, keeps
But I
me
have to
useless.
hand it to the man. He had a talent for plastic surgery, but he wasted his gift entirely and only accepted patients from Los
Is
Angeles.
that prejudice?
Exclusively from around here?
Exactly. He could have had international success with just a little bit of promotion.
If he didn't engage in any promotion, then how did he get any patients?
That, Mr. Baxter, is a very good question. He saw and selected his patients only in person. How successful he could have been. I've never understood what my Denise found so fascinating about a man who sells himself under value.
Enough about Dr. Bedford.
Enough about Dr. Bedford.
I'll be going then. I don't think any of this is very important.
I'll be going then.
Please inform me of your progress, Mr. Baxter.
I shall.
And money is no object here. The only important thing is that you prove Walter's innocence.
Oh, what's that? I have a gun? Shoot her. Shoot her now. Alright, should I? I'm actually really curious what this does.
Boom, boom!
What the?
No way.
What the heck? Alright. So, sculpture. It's a very nice sculpture of 8 box of hankies. Oh, hello. Hello there. Oh, is that, Denise? Talk.
Good afternoon, Miss Vanderbilt.
Hello, Mr.
Excuse me. My name is Baxter. I'm a private investigator. Your mother hired me to clear up the circumstances of Dr. Bedford's death.
Chris? Oh my god, Chris.
What kind of voice actor is this? Alright, Walter. Is that the son, Walter?
A few questions about Walter. Can you imagine any reason why your brother would murder Dr. Bedford?
Wally didn't take it too well that Chris announced our separation so surprisingly, and in front of the whole family. Everyone was so surprised. I still can't believe it myself. Everything went so fast. Wally became enraged. He cursed Chris, and
threatened him too?
yes, but he didn't kill him. No, surely not. Not Wally.
Well, alright. Enough about
Walter.
Alright, thank you yeah, about Dr. Bedford.
About Dr. Bedford.
Anything unusual?
Had there been anything unusual about Dr. Bedford's behavior lately?
Yes. Yes, Chris had been acting strange all
Up.
week. He wasn't himself. Not the man I knew.
Sounds like classic
The
possession.
engagement. We were engaged, and he called it off. Chris let me down.
Typical men.
But my Chris would never have done such a thing. I don't understand.
What was the reason he gave for the separation?
Reason? He said it would be better for
That's what
me.
they all say.
He didn't say anything else. No reason and no hint. Nothing at all. I still don't understand all this. Wally was so furious. So furious. And now Wally is... Oh God.
Please, calm down, Miss Vanderbilt. If your brother is innocent, I will find out and free him.
If Walter is innocent.
Shut up.
There is no question about it. It's
Oh, yeah,
self-evident. We are talking about my son,
Wait, we didn't ask.
a Vanderbilt.
Didn't ask for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Baxter.
Better get some good payment out of this. You know what I mean. Did Dr. Bedford have
Did Dr. Bedford have
any
any
enemies?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Alright.
Enough about Dr. Bedford. Thank you very much for your time. I don't want to disturb you any longer.
Hi, sister. Yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, I guess we're leaving then. Let's go. Car. We're off.
Sure, I'd love to take it for a quick spin. But I'm missing two things. The car keys and the criminal energy. So, this is the Vanderbilt estate. The family must either be very big or very immodest.
Alright, so let's go back in.
I better use the doorbell
Oh,
instead of knocking.
jeez. We just went in there.
Ah, Mr. Baxter. Mrs. Vanderbilt is in the garden. I'll take you
Thanks.
to her.
So we can't go past the daughter? Alright, I guess we're leaving then. Painting.
The caption says, Saint-Tropez and Sunset Glow. Looks more like a steaming turnip to me.
Ah, you just don't understand art, Baxter. It is obviously the essence of love and nurture of two puppies. You disgust me. Alright, we can get out of here, I guess. 361. Oh. To the crime scene! Oh, the music's great.
Miss McDonald is Dr. Bedford's receptionist. Unfortunately, it was her who discovered the doctor's body. I hope she recovers
It's
from the
her
shock.
that did it.
Still, you never forget something.
Arrest
like that.
her! Take some water.
If I lifted the full tank, everything here would be underwater.
I think
in no
that's
time.
an exaggeration. Oh, hello.
Never Again Topless. The hat collection for the sophisticated lady. Checkmate for Mother Nature. How new facelifting methods cheat age. Bling bling woof woof. Which diamond collars are a perfect fit for your little darling. Only fashion magazines and style guides. Makes sense in a practice for plastic and cosmetic surgery.
Looks like you need some facelift there. Mr. Baxter, oh, hello.